You can have shiny uniforms, a big stadium, and 100,000 screaming fans, all backed up by a great tradition. But it doesn't mean a thing unless you've got talented players who can perform well enough to win. The job of coordinating recruiting at Michigan belongs to Fritz Seifert.
What this position is, it's a new position for the University of Michigan, and it's something that other schools have had for a period of time, but it's something that we haven't had, and what my objective in this position is to try to be a clearinghouse for all of our alumni that want to try to help us in some way, to give us a holler and let us know about a prospect that they feel is really an outstanding player that they feel that can play at the University of Michigan, whether it be swimming, tennis, hockey, football, or what. But what we do the most work on is football, because that's where the vast majority of your prospects are coming from, because you have 11 positions or 22 different positions if you'd like. And the number of prospects that play in those positions are many more. There's more scholarships, there's more players, more prospects. Where the alumni really come into place is checking out the character of the kid, checking out the grades of the kid, talking to the guidance counselors, talking to the principals. That's really where the alumni lend the biggest hand.
In the last couple of months, we've seen magazine covers from Newsweek and Sports Illustrated on scandal in college sports, under-the-table money, transcripts falsified. How do you go about avoiding something like that here at Michigan?
I tell you, that's something that alumni have not been used a great deal by our coaching staffs, because we have to have complete control. Don Canham demands it for all coaches, and Bo Schembechler in football particularly demands that we go by the rules. And when you don't have a person like myself, there was no way really to utilize our alumni. Now that I'm here, I can be there to relay the rules and the regulations that our alumni, if you're going to help us, this is the way we're going to do it. And it's been very effective. Our alumni have been super, and we've had no problems because they understand where Bo stands, where Don Canham stands, and where I stand, and what the ground rules are for them to help and participate.
Where do you find most of your kids come from, most of the recruits? Are there certain areas you go to all the time, or what?
We're going to concentrate our efforts on the state of Michigan, Ohio, Western Pennsylvania, Illinois, Indiana, and that's pretty much it. That's where we're going to concentrate our efforts. Then there's selected parts of the country where we've had good success. Take the Florida coast, the East Coast on Florida, Southeast coast. There's an area where we've got 5 prospects last year. We got 9 out of the state of Michigan, 6 out of the state of Ohio, and 5 out of the state of Florida. So there's an area where we're developing a little bit of a rapport, and that little guy that came here a year ago didn't help us at all.
That little guy, of course, being Anthony Carter from Florida, a steal, I would guess, for you, huh?
Well, you've been a great joy, you know, and but that pretty much covers it. You know, basically we're a Midwest recruiting school. We don't go west of the Mississippi River at all, and but we will concentrate in areas like Florida and the South some.
It's a very tough job for you, though. I know. It's almost tougher than coaching, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's where the work is, because you know it's constant travel, and it's continuing weekend work. You know, Saturday and Sunday's entertainment, and that is the most difficult aspect of college coaching.
And yet is also one of the most important, because you've got to have those people.
That's right. You've got to recruit good, sound football players. You've got to make the right decisions. And you've got to have youngsters with good character. And I think this team exemplifies that. Without that aspect of it, this team probably physically would not get the job done. But with the great character that they have, they just keep working and getting better.